Hello everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here, and welcome to our Gwen playthrough of Gwen vs Aurelian Soul. We're going to be running with Troll King's Crown for that Overwhelm, Crown Guard Inheritance for the Rally, and then Ludens for the bonus damage. I haven't actually used this before on Gwen, but I've heard a lot of very good things. Just hit level 30, so I now have the 3 rares. So let's see how well that can do. So I've only done this one other time with Teemo, which was a lot of fun. That video is also up on the channel. But let's see how Gwen does against Aurelian Soul. It is a really pretty map. Let's see what we get for our first power. So we could re-roll, but I actually think Enfeebling Strike would be very good here and help us last longer and sustain through some of these tougher fights, especially since we're going to be summoning a unit every single round from her star powers. Just being able to block people out and reduce their power every round until we wait for Gwen to finish them off. I'm actually going to go with this instead of trying to re-roll. This is a very powerful power. Definitely pick it up if you haven't before. Alright, so Fiora first. That'll be annoying. Unstable inventory.
I would cut down the opposition.
The good thing is I believe Fiora is 4 cost, and normally at the start they only start out with 1 mana. So we might be able to win before she actually gets played. Yep, this is fine. Have a nice backup win condition. We know we're going to draw Gwen because she's the only champion. There she is. And yeah, they start at 1 mana, so we should actually be fine.
Another guest. Wonderful.
The bad thing is, at 4 mana, they're going to have the attack token, or when we hit 4 mana. Huh. It's deep. Oh, that's interesting. So by the time they play Fiora, she will be deep, so she'll be even bigger and scarier. And then she's going to get doubled by Aurelian Soul's power. So that Fiora will actually be legitimately scary. Fun.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
Very good.
It's not quite killing her, but that'll be okay.
Smell that? A fight's a cooking.
I'm gonna play the sapling toss just so we can have another blocker next round. So I don't think they should be able to punish us for playing Gwen. We do have to be a little careful since she doesn't have spell shield or any protection. But we'll play this and hope they don't have anything to kill her. Perfect. That means we can open attack at the start of the next round. That was a little slow. Not sure what was going on there. Alright, so we're just gonna, open attack before they can play their big, scary Fiora. Yep, she will level up and then rally. And they don't even bother blocking. Granted, they would have died anyways.
Mine will be stronger.
Alright, so that's the first boss down.
Every moment of this has been a
enjoy.
So far, so good. Alright, just buffing up one of our units already. Pretty good. Support champion. So I don't really want to go with Varus. Momentous Choice is pretty good. But yeah, I don't think I want to deal with that. I think these cheaper cards that could also be helpful would be nice. Support champion is not something I normally use rerolls on, unless they're all just awful. Oh man, that's... I haven't seen them get this before. That's crazy. Yeah, I think we'll just go with Ezreal. We'll have to be careful that he can't kill our Gwen as soon as she's played. Yeah, we'll try Ezreal.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
I probably would have gone with Caitlyn, but I don't really want to mess with the legendary Tryndamere power. Yeah, I'll leave Lulu for now. It is very nice that we summon a unit every single round.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
So unfortunately we didn't draw our Gwen. So I'm going to try out Lulu.
That tastes purple. Whoa, dizzy.
So I would want to get the scout attack off, but he'll be able to block, and then he'll be able to use the static shock to kill. So I'm going to go with this so I can do the challenger.
And beautify.
At the start of this run, they always have such low Nexus health.
Fly if you don't try.
Alright, I'll just save up mana to Whimsy when he attacks.
Time for a true display of skill.
Does Whimsy work? Nope, it's only on a follower.
Whoa!
Cuddly incoming.
So very unfortunate that we don't have Gwen, because otherwise we'd be able to win next round, most likely. But we do have Atrocity, so we should be fine. That's fine, that's just going to give us more Hallowed.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our...
That thing flies. Yeah, maybe?
They won't like this.
So unfortunately, we won't have enough to challenge and kill Varys. Not Varys, Ezreal. Unless he blocks one of these two, which he actually might. Yeah, we'll go with this.
That's 1 part sandalwood and 1 part pick.
You're disrupting my research.
Alright, so yeah, he didn't block, but we were able to kill all of his units. And the next time we attack,
How exciting!
I'll do the fun
if we
stuff.
still don't have Gwen, we can just use Atrocity to kill the Nexus. So we're going to play the Caretaker just for another blocker.
Practice.
And we'll play the Undying for the extra attacker next turn and the mana, as well as a Sapling.
With 2 E's. You'll find me a for
Oh no! Don't kill the Undying.
firing.
The bad thing is Ezreal will level up soon. So I could put this over here and kill Ezreal, but I think we're going to be fine just with this attack, and then we can use Atrocity to kill Nexus if we need to.
You won't have licked my. Check me out.
It's a good thing they killed that Undying last turn, eh? Alright, so no Gwen, which is sad, because she definitely would have made that a lot easier, and we wouldn't have lost that Nexus health, but still able to win with that backup win condition of the Atrocity. And we're still pretty healthy. So while these are both decent, they're really expensive, and especially when we get more Gwens, the game shouldn't last long enough to even make use of these, so it's probably just going to clog up our deck. So we'll go with this since there's a chance we'd actually play it, potentially. And we're still pretty healthy, and I want more Gwens in the deck, so I'm going to go for the champion. Barrier's not bad, but I'd rather get, like... Shadow Totem's okay. Yeah, that should be fun. So I think Swain would be easier, but I don't think we'd get anything good from the Monastery if I remember correctly. So we'll try for Gangplank and get the gold chest so we'd have enough gold to buy any legendary powers or anything that we need from the shop.
I accept your terms.
As long as we draw Gwen, we should be fine. We'll keep Atrocity because we want it ticking down to be able to use it if we need it. And once you get that stopwatch, you normally want to keep one in hand. We got a Gwen, perfect.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
That's fine. With these hallowed units, you kind of want them on the board and hope that they will use their spells to kill them. Because we just want to have as many hallowed buffs as possible before Gwen comes out.
Here I am! Wherever here is, skipping's faster.
Get that scout attack off and just get rid of the barrel. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more draw since they're going to kill it anyways. And now we have another target to buff up with Lulu. And they're already pretty chunked out even before Gwen's on the board. Yeah, we're gonna win before they can even play the Dreadway or Gangplank. That's perfectly fine. They're out of mana, so we can safely play Gwen. We won't get the bonus of the Shadow Totem.
Sowing mends the soul.
Like, the other Gwen will die, giving us more Hallowed, but we don't really need both of them to kill the Nexus, so...
What a joy!
I was just seeing if there was a way we could get the Gwen attack off without winning, so that we could then attack again and get a bit more sustain. But we're at 36.
One stitch at a time, we'll make something totally new.
When we start the next match, we get healed like 2 or 4 or something like that, so it's not like we're too low and really need the heal, but
Did you see that? I did that! Me!
sometimes you might want to slow down and not win immediately so that you can fully heal, so you can go into the next match fully healed and not have to worry about being somewhat low. The Ruination is always pretty funny, but honestly, we're hopefully never going to get high enough to even use it. Probably going to end up cutting this out of the card, or out of the hand later, but... yeah, we don't really need the heal. Man, it really wants me to play Ruination. Most of our units aren't going to be on the board. A lot of them are going to be dying, especially our weakest one. So this will probably be wasted. We don't really actually use too many spells. They're more of like backups. So I'm going to try for something better. This one can be good. Like when you get a clutch play and you get something cheaper than it should be and it just helps you win. This one is very RNG though, but I don't really want to use up all my rerolls right now. Oh, that's gonna be fun for the boss fight that we can't avoid. Great.
Trust nothing but your strength.
I mean, it shouldn't be too much of an issue considering Gwen does so much damage that we're probably just gonna overkill the entire Nexus again. Still, we'll see how that plays out. We'll keep the 1-drop. It can work as a blocker. Okay, no atrocity in hand, which is a little sad, but shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Fight or die.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
I gotta get out of here.
So we're not going to challenge it since we wouldn't be able to kill it until next turn, or next time we attack. It's still going to do it. That's fine. We'll reduce its damage by 1.
What does he want from me?
These will just work as blockers until we get Gwen out.
This land is ours.
We are the very soul of this celebration.
Alright, so we're going to be able to play Gwen on 4. The one problem is we don't have enough mana to play something else first, and we don't have any spell shield or anything, so they'll potentially be able to do something like frostbite it.
Nothing
Okay,
escapes
perfect.
my
They didn't.
watch.
I shall need my tools.
Alright, so we'll be able to get that off, get Rally. So you want the non-ephemeral Gwen to be in the second spot, because she's going to get that larger Hallowed buff. You see, it was the first one's 7, this one's 10, because that second slot is where you need to put her. And then we want to carry over that extra damage into the next attack.
Look out for reavers.
No matter their resolve, mine will be stronger.
So, yep, there's a Nexus that I think just died the first time, I believe.
1, 2, 3.
We're actually going to put him here, since he'll be slightly harder to kill, since this was at 1 health.
Nothing to fear.
And then they all have Overwhelm, so spreading out the damage a little bit isn't too bad.
Ready the torches.
So yeah, all those snips are now doing 2 damage instead of 1, because they're Ludens.
Alert the villain.
Every moment of this has been a joy.
Alright, so yeah, that Tridimir power, not too much of an issue, because once we have Gwen on the board, we're able to just overkill the Nexus by so much it doesn't really matter. Getting that extra damage will be amazing. Getting the Gauntlet there would actually be bad, because the Ephemeral would capture something and then immediately release it. So Memory Game can be pretty good at times. We'll see how that goes. So the item chest would be better, but I don't really want to play against Karma again after the Teemo one, and I haven't played against Zoe yet. So let's see how Zoe is in this game mode as compared to the Galio one. I think I saw on Reddit or something that people think she's not as bad in this one. Granted, I never really had problems with her in the Galio one, but... So we're drawing Gwen more consistently since we have a lot of them. And see here, we're able to cheat out Lulu at 2 mana because of our power we grabbed. If we get Gwen just 1 lower, then we could potentially draw her out consistently at 2 mana.
Well, this isn't the Gwen.
So that's why that quick draw can really help you, because you're always drawing a champion round 1 if you're over level 20. So if you have a champion that you can get to cheat them out on turn 1, it is amazing. Wow. So Zoe doesn't have any items. That's...
They won't like this.
that's going to be big.
And beautify! Come on, chase me!
Totally fine with trading that. So we could play an ephemeral Lulu, but I'd rather play the conductor.
This piece will be transformative.
The stars are alive!
So since it's ephemeral, I'm gonna die at the end of the turn. Might as well just get some more draw out of it, since it's not gonna work as a blocker. So with Zoe, you always want to be checking what card it created. So we have to play our Gwen, because we have 4 mana, so we can't try to fade them out playing something else.
What a joy! Nothing to fear.
Yep, so Gwen will level up. That's always one thing you might want to try to do if you're using Crown Guard, and especially if she's not 3 stars. Just use the Oracle Eye to make sure that she's going to get that rally off.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so Zoe is a lot easier in this game mode than Galio.
Like you mean it.
Every moment of this has been a joy.
So this could be really good, but we don't really play enough spells to really reduce this cost. This can also be really good, but it is a little expensive. I think this will probably be the best, both giving us a bit more card draw, and then being able to clone our ephemeral unit that summons every round, just to get our Hallowed buff even stronger before Gwen comes out. So they both have duplicate. So we have enough gold, so getting more gold will kind of be useless. We'll go to the spells chest. We might not actually pick anything up. Another Ruination. They really wanted me to play with Ruination. So this is a decent spell, but our deck is already pretty good, and I don't really want to crowd it with too many other cards. So I think I'm just gonna leave and not bother. Even though, yeah, some of these are not bad, but our deck is good enough and I don't want it crowded. We will try to go after Tom. See how that goes.
Mouth into which all travels end.
So later tonight, Monday, at 5 p.m., I'm actually going to be doing a Tom versus Galio playthrough, just as a part 2 to the guide. So if that's interested in, if you're interested in that, definitely check the channel, because that should be posted later tonight.
Pablo's been down! Let his knee out!
So unfortunately we didn't get our Gwen. I'll just play a Butler. I'm fine with them getting killed. And since it doesn't cost anything, I'll get sapling. Them having nab could be potentially annoying.
Here I am! Wherever here is.
Yeah, that's really bad. Oh man.
Whoa.
So they grabbed one of our best cards as far as stats, and it got duplicated. Oof. This will be rough. So I'm actually going to grab the Octopus, just so we can't attack again and grab more of our cards. All of these will die, but that's just going to be the way it is. Oh, they didn't actually... I have no idea why they didn't block and kill the Lulu. But, okay, I guess. Still no Gwen, sadly.
No place for the
So we're trying to get that... So I'm using this on the Overwhelm so less damage gets through, and then I'm just blocking out
Mind your own mischief.
the Tom to again reduce the amount of damage. Since they don't have Overwhelm. We want to get as much Hallowed as possible so that we can attack and then use Atrocity to kill their Nexus.
A brief engagement, but a joyous
But yeah, them copying that card is really bad. And then the fact that we don't have Gwen.
Oh, I don't require a menu.
So if I wait and play something else, they're just going to probably capture these units.
Tonight, it's young.
So I'm going to try to attack the Toms and just get rid of all of their damage because of our Enfeebling Strike. And this will really help us stall out the game.
Where'd she go?
That's the other card that they stole. So the only problem is when I play a card, they're going to capture it.
So what's in store for me?
I need time for commune, Tom. This you know.
So they don't have mana to capture anymore.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Rebel!
So yeah, we're really gonna have to get our Atrocity to kill their Nexus. Sadly, there's nothing we really can do to stop their acquired taste.
Close enough.
Huh. Interesting that they just ate their own Tom. I mean, they did put it on an Overwhelm unit, but that's still
This way!
not what I thought they were gonna do.
underdressed.
So I don't have any units with a lot of health, so nothing can really block this well. And it's going to kill anything. So I'm going to have it kill my other Hallowed unit, so our next Hallowed attack can be stronger. We're really going to have to just get a really big unit and potentially use Atrocity on their Nexus, since we're out of cards essentially and don't have Gwen.
I'm sure there's something for my tastes.
So I'm worried if I take the time to play Gwen, they could just immediately capture it. Alright, so since we have enough mana, I'm going to play the Butler first and see what they do.
Another guest. Wonderful.
Okay, perfect. So they just played that for some reason, and they don't have enough mana to do the capture, so now I can play Gwen.
What a strange, wonderful world.
So yeah, the other one got obliterated, sadly.
I shall need my tools.
Very good. I live to serve.
So I'm going to keep the Butler back just in case we don't kill them, so that I can put him in the first slot for the next rally attack. Just as a precaution, since they could block everyone. We'll probably kill them here, but that's just kind of a backup.
Attention, please. Came to wrong place.
Alright, so yeah, we are fine.
I will not squander the great gift I've been given.
Honestly, I probably should have just attacked with Gwen so that she could level up and I could heal myself. Like I mentioned earlier, that was a bit of a misplay since now we're at like half health.
Just a stitch in time.
So I should have at least tried or seen if that was possible to attack and level up Gwen without winning. So I'm going to put this because it's just putting more of this card in our deck, which means if we cut it, we'll cut all the copies. Whereas if we got one of these and then wanted to cut it, we would have it split between multiple cards. So yeah, sometimes you want to get more copies of the card you don't like so that you can cut them all at once. That's not really going to help us much. Okay, perfect. This is one of the best ones for Gwen. Your units from the Hallowed are going to get huge attack, which is then going to give them a bunch of health. This is really good. This can actually be really funny, being able to get this and then make our Gwen super cheap. So we're actually going to buy this. Deny can be good. Don't really want to run with it right now. Since we have so much and we're probably not going to have enough cuts to get rid of this card, I'm going to actually get that item. But I'm just going to buy one, so we just have one copy of it. Ooh, an epic shop. So Draven would probably be more difficult than the Azir. But we still have a revive if things go wrong. But we should be able to kill him. That epic shop is going to be much more important than just a green chest. So we're gonna risk it.
Of Draven.
Especially since we can potentially cheat out Gwen very early now. So this actually will be decent to heal our Nexus on our first drop, and then this card is amazing. And then Atrocity counting down, so we're just going to get rid of the Lulu. We have good odds of drawing Gwen, but we've had... Okay, good. We've had some bad luck. So this isn't going to strike anything, but that's fine. Since, yeah, most cards will probably be able to kill her. So the good thing is they don't have Overwhelm, because when you play Draven in his actual campaign, they give his strongest unit every round Overwhelm, but the fact that he doesn't have that means we can just block him with our Ephemerals, which is nice. So this would hit Draven, but it wouldn't kill him. This will probably get challenged by their Challenger unit, but I don't think... Yeah, I'm fine with that.
This piece will be transformative.
Yep, there it is. So yeah, we'll just block that, and so Draven will do, like, no damage.
You like frogs, huh?
Yep, I think that should be good. The only damage going through is the Thrasher. Next attack is 4 mana, so we'll be able to play our Gwen. So unfortunately we can't play anything else again, so we have to hope that they don't have a way to just
This is a chance for me to
immediately kill Gwen.
For the hand!
I shall need my tools.
So again, we're going to keep this one back so that we can use him for the rally attack.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
No matter their resolve, mine will be stronger.
So as you can see, Gwen now has a huge amount of health because it's matching her attack. So yeah, once our units attack, they're going to be almost unkillable.
Nothing to fear.
So we killed the Nexus once and it healed.
Hopefully, yes.
Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Definitely these games are a lot easier when we actually draw Gwen right away instead of having to wait until the very end. That Tom one got a little dicey, but... So with that Farsight, that'll mean that if it does get drawn at the beginning of the game, then it will be reduced to 2 cost. So this will be damaging the enemy Nexus every single round, because every round we're summoning an ephemeral copy, or an ephemeral ally. So this just helping to wear down the enemy will be nice. Yeah, some things in here are decent, but don't want to add too many cards to our chest or our deck. Yeah, this card's probably the most useless. Alright, so when the foe attacks, they play the Death Rocket.
I like you.
I don't think this should be too bad. Faded Memories, decent. Oh, it's playing Jinx's theme song. That's pretty funny. So see, since she got drawn,
It helps.
she's now 2 mana, so we could play her right away if we wanted. Sure.
Yup, that tastes purple. Oh,
Man, there goes their whole deck.
get him, Pip.
I'm not really worried about trading units. Really, with Gwen, you just want to take as little damage as possible until you can get Gwen out.
The chains, they never stop!
And for most of the time, you're perfectly fine with your units dying because most of them are hallowed. So we could play another Lulu, but I think I want to get some more hallowed units out there.
The party never ends, nor its spillages. Yes, yes.
Gotta get out of here!
Alright, so already got some decent damage down. Sadly, Gwen won't be on our attack turn, but that's okay. Is that card Jinx? No, it is not. So if they don't draw Jinx, then they kind of just screwed themselves over a little bit. Because yeah, their whole deck is gone, but they don't have their champion. Alright, since they're out of cards, I'm just gonna play
This is a
Play
chance
Gwen.
for me to leave my mark.
that way I can open attack next round.
Anything else?
And yeah, I'll just block with her
The chase.
so she can give us more hallowed.
Idiot!
Another guest. Wonderful.
Really get annoyed when they nab my cards.
Nothing to fear.
So yeah, I'm just gonna play Gwen by herself. She will then rally, and then I can attack again just so I can get that full heal off.
One stitch at a time, we'll make something totally new.
Yeah, in these games, if you think you have the upper hand and you're not risking losing,
I shall need my tools.
then you can definitely just try to play it a bit slower to help your other matches. This one, I feel like, yeah, there was no way we could really lose, and we had another Gwen in hand, so just waiting another round was perfectly fine, and now we're full health. Although I think this was actually one of the actual bosses, so we would have actually fully healed anyways, but still, good practice to do to help you win your matches. It'll be very important for Aurelian Soul, because there's like 2 fights before him with no heal. Could get Barrier, but I think I'd rather just have the more damage. And most of the things that will be a problem aren't going to be the like damage spells. It's more just going to be like kill this unit spells or obliterate. So having more blockers isn't bad, but I think I would just go for the more control, especially with Aurelian Soul. I think he might have some pretty big, scary cards early. Yeah, I'll try to go for that shop.
Your will.
Since we don't really need to heal at all. So Young Witch isn't bad, but we don't really need the heal. Although Lee Sin's units might be weak enough that this could actually kill them. And since they have the attack token, they can play first, and we could maybe just snipe one of their units. Like if they played a student, sparring student.
I have the best.
Or Draven. Did not see that one coming, not gonna lie. Oh right, he got increased in health and mana.
We are the very soul of this celebration.
Time for the moneymakers.
And he actually has Overwhelm. And he's going to get bonus damage, so we need something big to be able to block him. Good thing he doesn't have quick attack. Or not quick attack, double attack. So sadly we haven't been able to grab any of those, reduce the cost of a spell in hand or ally in hand. So that's unfortunate. We'll play another Conductor. He's pretty beefy. And then also if he dies, he's just going to give us Hallowed. So when I attack, he's going to block with Draven from my big unit.
They never stop.
With passion.
So yeah, he's going to block Draven here so that he can rally. And then he will attack again, but we have another person to block. And he doesn't have Overwhelm, so it should be fine.
Go ahead. Scare me.
Oh, he's actually going to block
Now
with
we're cooking.
Lucian.
Got an axe with your name on it.
That's kind of like the best case scenario. Although Draven still having that Overwhelm isn't great. The Frostbite though, so good.
Check out these moves.
So we have 4 mana, so we could play Gwen. I don't want to play Gwen though, and have them play Lee Sin, and then have Lee Sin just challenge and kill her. So I'm just gonna wait and play some of my more Hallowed units.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury. Strike firm. Yeah!
The AI is definitely questionable sometimes. I mean, it didn't really matter to buff him since he didn't have Overwhelm anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna keep the 2 mana just in case we have anything else we want to play next round. So since we have a little bit more mana to play with, I'm actually going to play another unit just to see what they do with their mana.
I won't stand by.
You are brave, young one.
Alright, so now I'm going to try to play Gwen. Hopefully they don't have any spells or anything to mess with her.
What a joy!
So we're already pretty healthy and we're going to heal up more.
Gotta get out of here!
And they don't have the Tridimir power, so I'm just going to attack and try to kill them right here.
This is gonna hurt for you.
Don't test me.
As the dragon wills.
That stun's going to be really bad. But I think we have enough to kill them still. Yep, so.
No matter their
That's the great thing with having the Gwen clone. If they do have a spell to kill one of them, they probably don't have enough to kill or stun both of them.
Did you see that? I did that! Me!
Alright, let's see what we get from that legendary or epic shop. Already having a good unit, get an item on it, that's fine. So this can be good, but it also might just overrun our board, and then when we try to play like Gwen or something, we don't have room. So like the clone would get killed. Let's see, next. This is decent removal. It is pretty expensive though. I'm gonna risk it. This could potentially backfire if we just have too many units on the board. But always having something extra to block could be good, so we'll go with it and see how it is. But it can sometimes be a negative. Alright, so we have Moon Silver, that's going to be amazing. So we should draw Gwen. There it is. Can we win on the first round? Probably not. Actually, well, let's see. Okay, 1 cost Gwen. We will actually play another unit just so that if they have some sort of spell, Gwen's not going to get immediately killed.
Journey ahead is long.
Alright, let's see, and Gwen.
I shall need my tools.
The placement doesn't really matter since they don't have Hallowed yet. Well. Come on. There we go.
Nothing to fear.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Be still now.
Alright, so I guess that's Viego gone.
No matter their resolve, mine will be stronger.
Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Let's see if we can get that on Aurelian Soul. Oh, that is gonna be good. So So if we can just do that 2 more times. Again, good, a little too expensive.
Sure you can handle me?
So we'll hold on to the atrocity just in case. Shouldn't need it though. Alright, all of the Poros will really be able to shred their Nexus with that. Well, bye-bye.
Another guest. Wonderful.
So we didn't draw our Gwen, and that's unfortunate. Not Moonsilver, though. Or Sliver.
The party never ends, nor its abilities.
Looking for trouble? It found you. My kind of party.
I go wherever the waves take me.
So yeah, we're mostly just waiting for Gwen and trying to stack up our
Nothing feels
Hallowed.
better than the sun on your scales.
could capture again, but rather do this. That's probably the one with misfortune. Wow, no, it's not. They didn't. They didn't want to get misfortune back. All right. Yeah, that seems fine. Put this over here. I mean, most of these one costs are just gonna die anyways, but. How much Howard do we have already? 5.
No place in the couch anymore. History is anguish.
Let's do something a little trolly. So this is going to be
I help you.
Who dare swims?
11 damage. And we're going to spawn 2 units, or 3 units next turn. So I know I could have killed that one, but this one's a little bit more trolly. I want them to see their Nexus die.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
So the spawned units should just kill their Nexus. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So again, we didn't get our overpowered Gwen, but that's why we have Atrocity. The best backup win condition. Alright, time for just Aurelian Soul. Sure, that's pretty funny.
Naturally.
I think we should be pretty good. We still have that revive just in case something crazy happens. This could be nice. Yeah, I'm counting on us drawing Gwen. I don't want to do a full, like, mulligan. Just gotta have faith. And it was not rewarded. Sad. But it's okay.
Please, make yourself right at home.
Okay, so it's at round end that he summons the... That is a little scary. Should get, yep, frostbitten right there. I think I'm just going to attack before they can spawn anything else to block the attack, getting a good amount of damage just on the Nexus.
Not so fast.
Okay, so they're going through a lot of their spells, or a lot of their cards. So, yeah, they only have 2 cards left. We really just have to worry about the champions that they keep summoning. But every time we summon a unit, they just get chunked out a little bit. Man, they really are spawning some scary units. Oh boy. Good thing we have that frostbite.
Follow my blade!
So that's the toughest unit we have that isn't capturing something. And this is why we got Enfeebling Strike. To slowly reduce their attack when they try to kill us.
What does he want from me?
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Could definitely use a Gwen right about now. And he summons another Aurelian Soul. That's pretty great. He is high rolling like a boss.
Now they'll pay attention.
Good thing is he doesn't have Overwhelm. So I'm going to play the Young Witch just to give us a heal as well as damage them a little bit more. Although that... What we can do, though, is since they have a full board, we can actually attack, and their unit should get obliterated. Gonna play Lulu so we can hopefully get a bit more damage on some of their units.
She's almost as old as me. Almost.
Whoa, dizzy.
Allow me.
I actually want him to be first so that when he dies, the captured unit gets released before any of their units die, hopefully. Then we'll also put the elusive there so we can hopefully reduce their elusive by a lot. Actually, we'll hold on to the elusive so that he can block next round.
All the colors.
I gotta get out of here!
Off we go!
You'll need more than that.
So yeah, their unit got obliterated. We're reducing all of their attacks slightly.
Charge on, my
We're going to do
horned
sapling
fellow.
toss, so we have more blockers next round. And their champion got obliterated. Their double Aurelian Soul
My, how they stare.
really going for him. Well, that's good. That's a balanced card. That'll be.
Anyone for some stardust?
Yeah, that's not an issue. That'll be fine. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me.
Another guest. Wonderful.
So much for their pedestrian tricks.
Can we last one more round? Probably not, but we will see.
Refreshments.
Nosy dewdrop.
So between blocking these two, it's not really going to make a difference since they both have Overwhelm. But I think we want to not kill their unit so that their next champion that they're going to summon gets obliterated because it doesn't have room. So we don't actually want to kill any of their units. Doing this will fizzle Aurelian Soul's attack, so he won't hit anything by killing this unit. Then the damage from this unit is going to reduce his attack. And then this will reduce Tridimir's attack slightly. So this is the probably the best case scenario for us. Their Darius gets obliterated. And we're still alive. Easy. Easy. This is, this is not hard at all. All we need is Gwen. We just need Gwen to come right now. Please. Gwen. As long as she shows up. Please.
I do.
Mother. Oh, draw. We have a draw. We have a draw. Okay, easy. This is fine. I mean, that might just work. Ah, damn it. Oh, and it costs 8 mana. Ah, there are ways that we could survive. How much? It goes up to 9. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Scheming. The problem is I don't want to attack and then have them all get or I don't want to wait to attack and have them all get obliterated again. Because I need these challengers. So I need to attack a little early. Yeah, we need the challenger. I don't think we can risk not attacking right away, because if they kill their challenger units, we're not going to be able to reduce their attack by how much we are. And again, we don't want to actually kill any of their units. We want them all to just be pathetically weak. And we want to keep this unit on board to have a blocker next time, so we can just block anyone that doesn't. That elusive is a bit of a problem. Alright, we're going to try this, see how this goes. Of course, he also has heals. That's... Oh, he didn't heal his Nexus. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. That's a bit of a problem. I really wish we had enough mana to play that. But we don't even have the... Oh, man. Okay. Let's get some blockers on the board.
Charge on, my horned fellow.
Speak, Star.
Yeah, if you could not summon a bunch of new units to replace all the ones we've been slowly reducing, that would be great. Yeah, I was worried about this before. This is why we couldn't wait to attack. Okay, just obliterate the whole board. Nice, that's... Nice job. Good. Glad that happened.
The light of my stars guides all travelers onward. They must not waver from the true path. The light of my stars guides...
Well, I hope this shows you how good Enfeebling Strike can be, because I don't think anyone expected that we would still be alive at whatever round this is. Like, we've put up a valiant effort. And we still haven't, like, it's impressive that we still haven't drawn in a Gwen, to be honest.
You dare try to take me?
Well, we definitely tried.
The light of my stars guides all travelers onward. They must not waver from the true path.
We still have a revive, so we can try one more round and see if we can get a Gwen. Because that is just the biggest issue, is we never drew a Gwen. Like, let's look. How many Gwens do we have? We have 5 Gwens in our deck. Like, the odds of us not getting any are really surprising. I guess I did get a couple. I did add more Lulus with the Scout's Machete. Probably should have just not bothered. Or was it the... one of these? I should have just not gotten, since we can't cut Lulu. Alright, let's see if we can get a Gwen this time. That would be helpful. Alright, this time we're just gonna do a pretty hard mulligan. Screw it. We really need a Gwen. So even though this card is really good, we're gonna go everything for Gwen. Okay, thank goodness. Now we draw it. So yeah, what? Actually... Yeah, we're gonna wait with the Phantom Butler and try to take their first champion that they spawn.
Off we go! Roll out!
Holy crap, how do they...
Come on, Rip!
How do they have that already? Actually, I'm not gonna do that because it's just gonna eat it and get more powerful. Potentially. Actually, this is going to die anyways at the end of the round. I don't want the board to get too full of the Poros. And then we're going to capture this anyways.
The party never ends, nor responsibilities.
Shroud the world in wings!
Getting the extra heal would be nice, but it's not actually going to kill them. We're probably not going to get both Gwens out, but yeah, we'll go with this. Alright, they're going to play the Aurelian Soul. Sadly, I won't get two Gwens, but we will go with this.
Wonderful world. The Star Forger himself.
You rang.
Very good.
Alright, so she's going to be 15. So not enough to kill some of these outright, but enough that they won't be able to kill her back because their damage will get reduced. So we will go with this. I'll keep one back just so that they can't all die. Granted, they shouldn't be able to kill all of them, but...
Chop choppity!
Scurry, weakling.
I will not squander the great gift I've been given!
They do have some just absolutely massive units that can block our attack. Let's see if that Ludin now comes in and puts in some serious work. Alright, we just have to throw absolutely everything at this. Yeah, we really need that Ludens to succeed here.
Abject failure.
They're not even blocking her. The Ludens, yeah, the Ludens plus the Elusives would have killed. Anyways, that was definitely quite a run. We came out with a win in the end. That was slightly stressful and a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Especially after our, like, Viego match. Oh, goodness, that was something else. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's going to be very, very long. Hope you learned something. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of this run. If you thought there was just going to be an absolute failure there after that last match. But this was something else. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching that video. We're putting out daily content for Path of Champions, so if that interests you, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. We're just starting out here on YouTube, trying to grow the channel, so any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and have a great day.